Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to send all praises and glory to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Wakah Kadash, Barak Atham. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. And it's like it. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect of Israel. This is your brother Izar coming at you with another lesson from the GMS Miami camp. And today I want to discuss about the characteristics of being a fool. The characteristics of being a fool. All right. Now, what is a fool? A fool is someone who's senseless, ignorant, or stupid, or foolish. Okay. Someone who's ignorant, senseless, or stupid, and also foolish. All right. This is a precept here. Proverbs 18 and 2. A fool hath no delight in the understanding. A fool hath no delight in understanding, but that his heart may discover itself. Okay. Now, when you go into that word delight, it means desire, to be pleased to do. Pleased to do of the Most High. And I got this out the blue letter. Have pleasure in, to have pleasure in, to be pleased to do, take a pleasure in. So fools have no pleasure in doing the will of the Heavenly Father. Okay, they don't have that. They don't have that delight that's in them to want to please the Heavenly Father. They delight to do their own folly. Okay, so that's a characteristic of a fool. Someone who does not delight in doing the work of the Heavenly Father. Okay. Now it says in Proverbs 1. Let me see if I can go to it. Proverbs 1. Let's see. Proverbs 1. All right, Proverbs 1 and verse 7. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. Okay, so that's another characteristic of a fool. They despise wisdom and instruction. When you go into that word despise, okay, let's look it up. Okay, despise, to hold in contempt, hold as. To despise, show despite toward. Okay, all right. So fools despite wisdom. Basically, they despise. Oh, let me go back. Okay, so fools, it says the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. So basically, fools reject wisdom and instruction. Okay, they reject wisdom and instruction. All right, and that's being fooled, because if you are in the truth and you have brothers in this truth who are trying to tell you how to walk with the Lord, based on some of their experiences, but most of all based on what the Most High is telling them to tell you. If you despise them on trying to watch your soul, then you are a fool. Okay, you are a fool. All right, rejecting truth, rejecting instruction, rejecting knowledge. That's another characteristic of being a fool. Okay, all right. Now let's go to let's see here. Let's go to Proverbs 3. All right. Proverbs 3 and well, excuse me, Salakia brothers. Salakia 3 and 5. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart. Lean not unto thine own understanding. Okay. Fools do that. They lean on their own understanding. Okay. Thinking that the way they're thinking is right. Okay. All right. That is another characteristic of a fool. Leaning on your own understanding. Your understanding has to come from the Heavenly Father. Okay? That's where your understanding has to come from. All right? I don't know if I brought out Proverbs. Let me see, Proverbs 10. You know what? Let me just put it in here. Proverbs 10. All right, Proverbs 10 and 14. Wise men lay up knowledge, but the mouth of the foolish is near destruction. Okay, so if you are a fool and you say foolish things, destruction is near you. Okay, you bringing yourself more and more and more into the hands of destruction every day that you talk. Okay, you know, so if you don't want to be a fool, hearken to the laws, statutes, and commandments in the camp. Okay, don't be so fast to talk. Okay, do not despise wisdom. Okay, don't reject wisdom. Okay, don't reject wisdom and correction. All right. Okay, delight yourself. Okay, in understanding. All right, when you get rejected, delight yourself in. I mean, when you get not rejected, when you get what's the word I'm trying to look for? Rebuked. Understand why you got rebuked. Understand why. Okay, and see how to make turn that rebuke into a learning experience, so that you can become a wise man. Okay, all right. Don't be so quick to be like, oh, I knew that. Oh, I know this. Don't be so quick to be a know-it-all, because what does it say in Proverbs 10 and 14? Wise men lay up knowledge, but the mouth of the foolish is near destruction. Okay, so acting like you know everything can bring destruction to you. All right, it can bring destruction to you. Okay, all right. Now I want to go into let me see here. Another characteristic of being a fool. Let's go to the book of Romans. Romans, first chapter, and starting at 22. Oh, didn't go through. Okay, let's do it again. Romans 1 and 22. Okay. Romans 1 and 22. Professing themselves to be wise, they became fools. A wise man does not exalt himself, but a fool does. Okay. All right. A fool does that. A fool will be like, oh, I know this, I know that. You see, a fool will talk the talk, but a wise man will walk the walk without saying a word, you know? So fools profess themselves to be wise, okay? When you're a wise man, you don't have to profess yourself to be wise. The only thing you have to do is to show your wisdom by acts, okay? That's all you got to do. But some people just love to talk, love to talk shit. Well, hey, just like it says in Proverbs 10 and 14, you know, you're foolish. Well, let's go to that. Proverbs 10 and 14. And we're going to close it out with this verse. Wise men lay up knowledge, but wise men lay up knowledge, but the mouth of the foolish is near destruction. Okay? So if you keep on professing that you know everything, hey, you're getting more and more closer to destruction. All right? Well, Akim, I hope this lesson was edifying. Shalom and all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Bakakadash, Barakatham. Shalom.